At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I'm back again with another video. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang has again highlighted continued reductions in homicides across Jamaica, pointing out that as of Thursday morning, the island has recorded a more than 30% decrease in murders since the start of the year. My wisdom warriors, them a tell lie. I just other day come out in the paper, said 28 murders since the start of the month. This month, 28 murders. So when Horace Chang come out and I talk about 30%, stop tell lie, brother. Stop tell lie if you look good on international platform. Because that's all you guys doing. That's all you guys doing. You understand? I only need to stop this foolishness now. Stop lying to the people. Only things that the people them on the ground. No know say I lie when I tell. Only can fool some labor right when I live in Jamaica. But let me tell you something. Only can fool everybody. The people them on the ground know exactly what is going on. We know exactly what is happening, Horace Chang. And you're out here lying. How can you say 30% decrease in murders when the start of this month alone are 28 people dead? What are you talking about, brother? What are you talking about? Make it make sense. The wisdom warriors. Hear this. Opposition spokesman on finance, Julian has dismissed what he says is the government claims that it's not borrowing money to finance the budget. Making his contribution to the budget debate on Thursday, Mr. Robinson reminded the nation that 160 billion of loans will fund the government's spending plans for the next financial year. My wisdom warriors, let me tell you something. I say Andrew Holness is not being truthful. He is just not being truthful whatsoever. You see, if Jamaica never in a recession, why banker gave them 192 million US dollar? That no loan. That is a loan. How we are going to pay back that? How are we going to pay back that? Me just not understand. All you have to do is just tell the people them, because you're not going like say, you don't have the place lock. And you don't have no place lock. Because you rob up the whole of Jamaican people money. That's why there is no money to fund the country. There's no money. You take it and you bill all kind of thing you want. Bill and have shares in them. I think so we don't know what's going on. We know exactly what is going on. Only can't fool we. My wisdom warriors, I want to take in Julian. Hear this.
For him to be insinuating that, we didn't put forward that information is misleading the House.
Mr. Speaker, you ever hear the saying, the wicked fleeth where no man pursueth? Mr. Speaker, I made no reference to the Minister of Finance. You are not the only person who speaks on economic issues on that side. And I'm going to continue. There is no point about it. I never said you said that. But I never said you said that. I said members on that side. And I'm going to continue. All right? Madam Speaker, Mr. Speaker, for the upcoming year, the government plans to borrow $158 billion.
My wisdom warriors, me say favor lie, she lie, so till. You don't see how she nervous? Her heart look like it all a beat fast.
Are struggling to make ends meet. If the PNP forms the next government, they are promising to roll out the EASE program, ensuring adequate sustenance for education.
The EASE program will guarantee that every needy student from primary to secondary school receives 1 nutritious meal per day at school, with a long-term plan to expand that to include breakfast.
This will also extend to students that are not on the PATH program. The PNP is also promising to give beneficiaries of the Students' Loan Bureau SLB an additional 6 months before they start paying back their loans so they have more time to settle in the workforce. SLB beneficiaries will also be able to renegotiate their monthly payments. He explained what may happen to a beneficiary who was mandated to pay $30,000 per month.
We will formalize it. You have to show your pay slip. You can't just come in and say, I can't pay the 30,000. You have to demonstrate what your income levels are. And once you maintain that and you're paying whether it's 20, you won't be considered in default, so that your credit score won't be affected and it won't impact your ability to deal with.
For retired senior citizens,
Mr. Speaker, we're going to introduce for our elders or senior citizens who are retired a flat rate for their National Water Commission water bills. A flat rate. It is not going to be one rate across the board because people have different consumption patterns. Flat rate is.
in the meantime, the opposition is also promising to waive corporate income tax for new MSMEs for 3 years. There is also a promise to phase out the asset tax on financial institutions such as banks over a 5-year period.
Bank fees keep growing. In some cases, up to 40–50% of total income. So we're going to have to sit down and say, if we're going to phase out the asset tax, which you've been calling for, you're going to have to look at those fees that you charge customers. Those fees which, when you go to an ATM, there are a whole host of fees. So we are saying we will phase out the asset tax, but we are going to have a discussion about bringing those fees down so that we can deal with the cost to customers of those services.
My wisdom warriors, PNP have a better plan. You know hear what I say? PNP have the better plan. And unless they not have no plan, they not have no ideas. None whatsoever. You so here say them implement all Mark Golden and Julian Robinson them plan. You know so here, just watch over the coming months what go happen. Just watch closely. My wisdom warriors, me want to listen to one of PNP commitment. Hear this.
Mr. Speaker, we're going to, first commitment we're doing, we're going to extend the post-graduation moratorium for students who borrow money from the Student Loan Bureau. Yes. And the reason we're going to do that, many of those who graduate need more time to settle themselves in the workforce. Yes. Giving them an additional 6 months will allow them that time to get the kind of job, and to be able to start the repayment. So that's the first commitment, Mr. Speaker. We're going to extend that moratorium by 6 months. The second commitment, Mr. Speaker, is that we are going to introduce a structured system that will allow borrowers to renegotiate their payments based on their level of income. The opposition leader has spoken to that already. And I'm going to explain why this is important. So, and I'm going to use some round figures. Let's say you borrowed $5 million and your repayment is $30,000 a month. But you haven't gotten the kind of job that allows you to pay the $30,000 a month. But you're paying $20,000 every month, right? And the reality is that if you look at the unemployment data, it doesn't say this, but we have a large percentage of what you call underemployment. People who are in jobs below their experience and qualifications. The challenge with the system right now is that even though you're paying the $20,000 that you can afford every month, you are considered delinquent and in default, and you're still paying the $20,000. And with the advent of the credit reporting systems, it means that those students are now confined to bad credit scores. So if they want to buy a car or if they want to buy a house, they have a very bad credit score. We are going to reform the Student Loan Bureau so that we can do away with that categorization of delinquency and being in default. So that not on an ad hoc basis, we will formalize it. You have to show your pay slip. You can't just come in and say, I can't pay the 30,000. You have to demonstrate what your income levels are. And once you maintain that and you're paying whether it's 20, you won't be considered in default, so that your credit score won't be affected and it won't impact your ability to deal with it.
My wisdom warriors, how comes people who don't want PNP to lead the people? How comes? Look at their plans. Look at their plans. This is a great news, you know. This is a great news. Me hear favor she talk about good news. They don't have no good news. Number one, they don't have no vision. They don't have no vision. This is why they cannot come up with ideas. Because they don't have no vision, my wisdom warriors. None whatsoever. My wisdom warriors, wanna hear what Julian Robinson say about the credit score. By the time they done study, they can't even buy nothing for themselves. This is why they need a break. This is why they need a break before they start pay back. This is why I said Julian Robinson plan is a very good one, my wisdom warrior. Some people cannot see it, but me I tell you no, because I hear Favor Williams. She was talking about how she going to extend paying back loans over the next 10 years. That is too long. You put them in a more debt. You understand me? So I don't like Favor idea upon this one. This one is much better. For Julian Robinson's idea is much and way better. Everybody know that. Seriously. When soon see them teeth it and them start talk about them amend. Just wait there. Just wait. But with their phone clot.
As one of the best presentations by a finance minister. It was.
Now, my plan for rub out that little dog face boy there, that little shit in a plate boy there. But before we do that, make me go on some good news. Because Flavor Williams claims them have good news, but the opposition have good news. Look at this. Remember, the Labour right them have nothing. Fee the poor, for the lower class, for the content creators them. But look at this now, people. Opposition promised 1 billion. Listen, you know. Opposition promised 1 billion. You see? Funded to support local content creators. So, the opposition are planning to help content creators to become bigger on the global scale. So, Andrew Wallace never have no plans for no. Them a plan for take on a TikTok from on a YouTube and all of that. Them a plan for digitalize on a whole something there. On a whole social media thing where if you don't have a social media number, on can't go on social media. That's what Andrew Wallace had planned for do. While Mark Golin a plan for uplift the content creators them. The local content creators them. The people in Jamaica where they do YouTube, where they do TikTok and all of that. So all I know where they do TikTok, good news for Huno. All I know where they fight against Mark Golden. This is a good news for Huno. Remember that. This is such a good news for Uno because Mark Golden and the PNP are going to help Uno. We even now make no money on TikTok. They're going to help Uno to start make money. So they're going to spend $1 billion to fund support of local content creators. So when you get to yourself prepared. Alright? Remember, Flavor have done this in them budget. And a good thing say, Mark Golden didn't talk this before because they want on TV too. Because everything what they talk in the budget presentation and TV but they don't know what they do, so they talk it back and front. Anyway, make we talk about the John Crow. What we left a front type video. This brother now they celebrate Flavor Williams disrespecting the Jamaican people. This idiot celebrate Flavor Williams and Andrew Wallace embarrass the Jamaican people. This is one of the biggest disrespects any government could have ever give to any of his people. Where them are tell you in your face, say, listen, on our hungry belly. So we are going to add on $2,000 more pound of pay. Something I never get yet. Something I never did I get. So what you want £2,000 pound of pay? Something I never did I get. I want to ban in the belly. And when you not ban in the belly, you not save up the $2,000 a month. And within 3 years' time, you can go buy one toy car. One toy Pro Box. Or one bicycle, because that can buy donkey me a year. Me a year charge $1,000 for donkey. So, I want to ask you a question. Isn't it that a disrespect to all of the people of Jamaica? Including only labor rank. Eh? And a disrespect, that woman a disrespect, you know. And due to how the budget presentation is stupid and fool, you have the House Speaker, which is the Prime Minister's wife, I tell the Finance Minister, if you sit down and drink some water. Drink some water, I can't hear you. Drink some water, I can't hear you. Drink some water, another disrespect. So, if you can't see these people are just so respectful towards, the people of Jamaica, me don't know what else you need to see. Because remember, last year these jackass walk out of Parliament same way, walk out after Mark Golding bring up a concern about the illicit 6, now illicit 8. Them walk out and cuss off Mark Golding and the people of Jamaica. I want to still support the drunk of them, especially a big old sodomite, they want to call them Heveral Warmington, turn back like a some big old girl jawing in red jars, and a chase. I want to support those drunk. You look a racist Batman. I want to support them. Eh? And now then come back and tell them, say, them a fling $2,000 on our face, I want to go vote for them. I want to save up $2,000 every month. And 3 years time, one must go make car dealership kill you. Go down a car dealership, go give them the money what one have. It's $72,000. I make them kill you. One not say on a idiot, not say on a jackass. Everything where these people say to you, one run and jump about it. Like one no sense. One if you stop it, bro. One if you stop it, that's why the country can come no better because them find out say well on a idiot. Well on a labor right, a idiot. I even can't wake up and hook me up on a year, me not stop calling an idiot because I'm a jackass, bro. I want to make the country so fucking hard. I'm sick and tired of one, brother. I want to make this country can come no better, brother. I'm sick and tired of one drunk right now, man. Yo, me say, yo, I truly not even know, bro. Yo, me say, if someone we didn't know, brother, we know that go find one little corner and sit down in a brother. We don't need to leg off a country, brother, and make the country build up back, brother. When there's a national disgrace, when shit in a plate, bro. When a leg off a country, bro, make the country build up back, brother. Give me back the country, make we fix back the country, no mash up the country in a recession, bro. I wanna behave as if the country in a recession. When a drunk crowd, I can't even read and write. I wanna depend internet every day. I fuck around, brother, and the big boots up the people that fit to be a fucker in a country, bro. When I need to go away, bro. That me I telling it, bro.
My wisdom warriors, that is Dancehall Royal TV. You can check him out on TikTok. I think he's on YouTube also, but you can check him out on TikTok, alright? Because me I tell you, say, he's doing a wonderful job, man. The man out here fight the fight, not only for PNP, but for the whole Jamaica. Me I tell you, because he want betterment for Jamaica, just like a whole away, just like all of us. So my wisdom warriors, hear this. Michael Leckie, former president of the Small Business Association of Jamaica, says the proposal by the opposition to exempt new small and medium enterprises from corporate income tax for a period of 3 years was a step in the right direction. Oh, this sounds so good. This sounds really, really good. And uno no want vote for PNP? And uno no want vote for PNP? Come on, Jamaica. Uno have to vote for PNP. You don't have to vote for PNP. This sound really, really good. And one thing when me notice with them, anything them say, them stand by them words. They don't stay like Andrew Holness. We promise the doctors, nurses, and teachers compensation from 2021. And all now they can't get nothing. All now they can't get nothing. We want a leader that cares. We want a leader that love us, care for us, and want better for us. That is a leader we want. My wisdom warriors, wanna tell me what you think? Wanna tell me if you agree with this? Put your honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Big up on a nice clean self. One love.